How's it going, tankers? It's Mad and welcome back to some more World of Tanks console, and today something very special for you today. This is one of the best replays I have seen for a very long time from one of the best players in the game and one of, if not the best, light tankers in the game. Seen some incredible screenshots on Twitter from this guy, and I was very chuffed when he tagged me in a tweet asking if I wanted to show this replay, and a lot of you guys actually were like, yeah, send it to him so we can see it. And here it is. So who is it? Well, it's the Turkey tank. He's got his own YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the video description below, and he is quite frankly awesome. He ain't no turkey, I'll tell you that. I don't know why his username is the Turkey tank. I would have called him like Ultimate Warrior or something like that. Anyway, so he's out in the SP1C, the Tier 7 German light tank, fairly recent addition to the game. A bit of a strange one, it looks proper weird, has a 3-shot autoloader. I didn't like it myself. It is a good little tank, but I do feel there are better Tier 7 light tanks. And one in particular, and the reason I'm talking about it now is I've seen Turkey tank post screenshots in his LTTB of over 7,000 damage. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Anyway, so the SP1C has a 3-shot, I think it's 90mm autoloader, but as you saw there, the standard pen is okay. Oh, look at those barrel marks. That is 3 barrel marks on this tank already. So yeah, he obviously knows what he's doing. Yeah, the round velocity on the AP is quite low, and it's still quite low on the heat as well. I think it's actually lower than the AP, and it makes hitting those shots really hard. Let's have a look at it again, see if you can see what I mean. Right, so yeah, so it's like, it's not ridiculously slow, but it's not fast enough to be able to hit those really epic snapshots. So you have to locate yourself fairly. See what I mean? Aimed up a nice shot, but the T25 there just got his tracks on just quick enough, and the round misses. With some of the APCR fire in Tier 7 light tanks like the Bulldog, that probably would have been a hit, although the Alpha wouldn't have killed him, I expect. Anyway, so the game's rolling on, nearly 3 minutes done. He's only got 3 spotted tickets and 1 hit at the minute, but I can assure you that is all going to finish. Right, so another Tier 7 light tank, a very dangerous tank for the SP1C, the Lycan. But has he fired all his shots? Yes, he has. And he's making it very obvious that he has. Nice roll there, 257. Oh, misses the last one, but he wouldn't have killed him anyway. Team finish him off. Right, so there we go. One of the enemy's light tanks, and their only light tank dead. So that does help him out a lot. They do have 3 artillery, still needs to be a bit careful. And as you can see now, the team score, 3 kills for the green team and 7 for the red. Now I know the result of this game, and it just that now makes it even more spectacular. Right, so he's managed to flank this IS, gets 1 in, might roll good and kill this guy with this one. Aims up his hatch, but just see the gun handling on this gun. He's being careful with his rounds. Only holds 3. The clip potential is still the same as a Lycan, but when you miss a shot, because the alpha damage is higher, you're actually missing more alpha damage than, say, if you missed one Lycan APCR shot. I assume the Lycan, I don't own the Lycan myself, I just assume it fires APCR because that's all I ever see it fire at me, so yeah. Right, he's chasing down the IS, wants to get this kill finished. Is he even looking? No, see what I mean? Didn't roll quite high enough. Ooh, that hurt. But still, IS down for kill number 1. Well, you can see he's keeping on the move, constantly relocating. You can see Turkey runs the small round map. I really dislike that map. I do know though that a couple of top players in the game do use the round map. Whether they've just always used it and got so used to it they don't want to change, or they actually prefer it. It'd be nice if you could let us know in the comments, Turkey, whether you use the round map out of choice or just it's always been there. I just find the larger map gives you a little bit more information. But you can see Turkey is always checking the bigger map when you press the select button. For Xbox anyway. Right, reloaded, what's going on? Just poking around, trying to spot, making sure the cap is secure. There we go, picks up the spot on the Liberty. That is a tank he doesn't really want to deal with. Liberty could ram him quite easily and take off probably all of his health. Right, so he goes for a reload again. Right, that's not good either. 87, trundling his way to the cap. As soon as he gets unspotted, he changes direction. It's just simple little things like that that make Turkey go from just being a good player to one of the best. So this Liberty is really not expecting him to be here now. Probably thinks he's going to defend the cap. Right, here we go. Come on, Turkey. Oh, he's turned around. He misses his shot. Turkey swings round. He's going to beat his reload. Boom. There we go. Liberty taken out. See how careful he was there to make sure his 3 shots penned. If he missed a shot there, he wouldn't have killed the Liberty, and the Liberty would have had plenty of time just to kill him. Right, so now he's pushing back. He saw the 87 going up there. It's a perfect tank for a light tank to deal with. He's got way more mobility and a turret, crucially. Right, so he's trying to figure out a way of getting into spawn. Going to come in from round the back, and again it's just simple little things like this, not charging straight on him, which no doubt he would be fighting the 87 frontally at least for a few seconds, but by taking the long way round, the 87 may not catch a glimpse of him before he gets behind him. Right, so there we go, he's got his side. May not last very long though. Here we go, he's turning, but artillery puts a lovely hit in and tracks him briefly. Cruising in, again not wasting his shots. Now the artillery's put a shot in, he may be able to clip this guy. Needs some good rolls. So 1, only 220. Artillery puts another hit in. Goes for the track and gets the fire, and he burns out, and a lovely kill on the 87 there without taking any damage in return. Right, so let's look at the situation. It's just him left with 531 hit points and a friendly artillery who seems to have at least be helping. And he's up against, I think it's an IS-3, a T-34, a full health T-34, that's not good. Fires one, doesn't get spotted. Pens, nice roll, 257. There we go, gets spotted. Doesn't hang around. The gun on the T-34 is actually pretty good, especially for a tier 8 premium. So he motors on out there and goes for the reload instantly. And within a few seconds he's going to be fully reloaded with a fresh clip. And he's relocating again. He's not setting any patterns, and even just the basic tanking that he's doing time after time. Oh, there goes the artillery. He's 1 on 3. Right, so the IS-3 I don't recall seeing for a very long time. No idea where he is. All of the enemies left have a couple of kills each. Right, so someone's in the cap. It's bound to be the T-34. Still on his standard rounds as well. In this situation, I think I would have loaded up my heat rounds by now. Right, 2 in the cap. Probably not the artillery. So it's got to be both heavy tanks. Right, so watch this. Reverses into position. This is brilliant. I've seen this before. Gets a spot on the fatherland. Sorry, it wasn't an IS-3, but it's basically the same thing. Pens 1. Bounces that shot. Goes for the turret roof shot for the overmatch. Misses. Right, doesn't get spotted the whole time by using the bush cover. Now he loads his heat clip. Perfect choice, needs to be done. Right, Fatherland goes in for the spot again, make sure he double bushes. One straight through the front plate. Dodges the return shot that was blind. And the Fatherland pokes down his own cover and he kills the Fatherland without even getting spotted there. Right, so now the T-34 has a lot of the cap points. He's behind the building. There's not a lot else he can do about this other than YOLO. The T-34 has a lot of health there. There's got to be more than a clip's worth. How the hell is he going to deal with this? Doesn't waste his shots. Swings in, tries to give himself as much time to get around the dude who's running away. I'm pretty sure I would have stood around to fight with that much health. Outruns his gun. Twice. Come on, once more. Pens the third shot, but look at his health. I reckon he's probably going to need 2 more. Right, so we saw where the artillery shot came in from. You're going to have to be a little bit careful. It's only, I think it's a Hummel as well. Ooh, eats a shot from the T-34, lucky not to get set on fire. Takes the T-34 down with his second shot there. Yeah, lucky not to get set on fire there. He's running chocolate instead of a fire extinguisher. So that was a bit risky, but he got away with it. Now he's left on a 1 versus 1 with an artillery. You can see by the angle that the artillery shell took when it came in, he's obviously a long way away. So if the artillery is going to go for the cap now, Turkey is probably going to beat him into the cap circle, if you know what I mean. Probably a little bit faster than that artillery. Look at the time though, there's only 2.5 minutes of this game left. Plenty of time to cap. As long as the artillery doesn't make it into the friendly cap circle before him. Right, nothing spotted. I was going to check the corner. We saw that the artillery round came in from the northeast corner, not this northwest corner. Maybe he didn't spot that, but it's worth checking that corner. And it leaves just enough time to get into the cap circle. Right, so he's in. He comes around and then misses by probably 10 metres there. It was a good shot from the artillery for a blind shot. Just comes and parks where the artillery round landed, in the hope that if he fires another one he may not fire in the same spot again. Good thinking. Right, so that's less than a minute of the game to go, and 53 seconds on the cap counter. Right, here he is. There's the gorilla. Right, so he aims up a shot, and there's that round velocity. It's appalling. 2 shots left in the clip, 30 seconds on the cap. Gorilla pokes up, takes a snapshot and he misses. He's going to have to come for another go. Needs to reset the cap. Turkey's got 1 round left. Here he is. Turkey fires his shot and takes down the top gun on 0 seconds on the game left, and takes the cap as well. Just stunning, absolutely stunning. Right, so there we go guys, high caliber, ace tanker, 3 marks of excellence, defender, top gun and invader, 6 kills, 5,393 damage in the tier 7 SP1C. Just absolutely epic. Thank you very much Turkey Tank, and again to all you guys, check out the video description below for a link to Turkey's channel. Go and check him out. Anyway, so keep an eye on the channel as well guys. The next viewer replay up will be the biggest damaging score game ever shown on this channel. Right, cheers guys, catch you on the next one. See you later.